key. Let me write you down. There we go. All right, let me know if you hear it now. Somehow it got muted. Who knows? You should be able to hear it. Just give me a thumbs up if you got it. Okay. Yeah, somehow it got muted by accident. It happens. So it may not have been quite working right, and so it happens. All right, so our first piece tonight. This is one of those type of kind of a boho look. So this is called Namaste Mama. It is in blue. This is a longer necklace. So we have royal blue beads going all the way around. This is a little wooden bead right here. And we have the suede type leather in a fringe coming down off of it. And our chain is also that suede type leather. Our earrings are the little leather tassels. So this is going to be the length. It's not as long as it could be. It's kind of hanging. You see the ring is kind of in the mid-abdomen. Hi, Shannon. The ring's in the mid-abdomen. And then our fringe goes down to that dropped waist. With the 2-inch extension, if you choose to use that, it is down here. So that's going to go down into that lower belly area. So we have 2 of these available. And it is Namaste Mama. So if you like the boho look, this is a good one for you. And it is going to be number 100 tonight because I still haven't found my other numbers. I have no idea where it went, really. I think, is it 106? 106 is one of the ones that were gone. I think that may be the only one I haven't found yet. But, yeah, it's just not showing up again. So who knows? Stuff happens. All right, next up, we have top of my list in brown. So this is a brown pearly bead, a light brown, and gold chain. You can see they're oversized links. This one's a little bit smaller and this one's a little bit larger. 2 layers. So it's a really nice combination. This is the length. See if we can turn that around right. And with the 2-inch extension, it is going to sit down here to mid-chest. So we have top of my list in brown, and we have 2 of them. It is number 101. 101. So what did everybody do today? We did SMPW, and it was windy. And a little bit chilly this morning. We started out at 39 degrees this morning, which is really, really cold for us, especially with the wind blowing. We were down on Fayetteville Street. And then we found that the federal building and post office behind us, they had the whole front covered with plastic. They're removing asbestos from that building. So we ended up moving to the other street so that we would not be around the asbestos. You sat with a 9-year-old and it was 39 there too. Wow. You went in service today, Shannon? Kim got run over by a 9-year-old. That's easy to do. You have a lot of energy, don't they? All right. Let's see. Let me move some things. Everything's in the way. I'm going to put this on the jewelry bust because it is going to be easier to get all these layers to lay right. So this is a 4-layer necklace. You know I love my layered necklaces. So this is a 4-layered necklace. It is in my favorite metal, which is shiny copper. And of course, I'm going to mess up the layers. So let me get this straight here. And the fishhook backs got turned around in the tag. It's always something. This is just a really pretty necklace. And if we run out of this one, I believe it's still available to order online. So I'll just order more of them. Right now, I've got 2 of them. This is called Partnership Promise. See this in the shiny copper? We have an iridescent emerald cut rhinestone down at the bottom. We have regular chain on this one. Then we have the little flat oval on this one. This one is little dots or circles. And then this one is like the twisted rope looking. I don't know what they actually call that. But you can see that kind of chain. Really nice combination. Isn't that pretty? I loved this one. So of course I got myself one. This is the length. So we have all those layers. We have that one starting right up here around the collarbones. Then these two on the way down to the neckline. This last one hanging just below the neckline. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to sit here right above the bust, kind of in the mid-chest area. So again, we have two of these. This is Partnership Promise in the shiny copper with that iridescent rhinestone. It is number 102 tonight. I was really looking forward to that one coming in. Number 103. Also have two of this one. And another fish hook back that got turned around in a tag. Let's see if I can turn that around. They tend to get caught in a tag. So I have to turn them around. I think this one actually got caught in the glue in the tag. All right. This one is called Featured Finesse. It is in pink. So we have pink and green flowers. These pink and green flowers have little iridescent rhinestones in the centers. I don't know if you can see them. There are two of them in each center. Hey, Esley. So the pink and green, like a metallic finish. This is the length. So it is hanging at the collar. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to hang down here, which is just above mid-chest. It may reach to mid-chest on you. Kind of depends. It fits everyone differently. So really it's a pretty individual thing. This is what it looks like. Again, this is called Featured Finesse in pink. We do have two of them. And it is number 103. 103. I'm going to write Esley's name down. Did I get the two off of there? Oh, okay. So I don't forget she was here. And just like that, we're halfway to our 10. Isn't that great? Next up, we have another long necklace. So let me hold that. Hey, Esley. This is Bow Down in silver. So little branches with leaves on them. And I'm going to call this a fat teardrop, because that's what it looks like. I have two of this one. This is the length. So hanging down here around belly button level with the 2-inch extension, it is going to sit down here closer to that dropped waist. And our links are large enough that if you wanted to shorten this, you could just fasten into those links. Pull it up as much as you want. Drop the rest of the chain down your back. That way, if you want to wear it long later, you can. So this is Bow Down in silver. There we go. Had to get the camera to focus. Hi, Marlo. And it is number 104. 104. Got Marlo. Number 105. Just have one of these left. This one got ordered right away. This is called Dollhouse. This is in brass, pearl, and rhinestone. So we have the outside. I'm trying to think how to describe this. It kind of looks like a chain coiled around the outside, white rhinestones, and then the white pearly bead in the center. So if you don't have the brass and pearly beads already, here's one for you. that'll match these new brass hoops that I got in. This is the length. I do have some other brass and pearly bead necklace, so if you miss out on this one, you can get one of the others. This is just above the collar. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to sit just above mid-chest. And this has that thick serpentine chain or herringbone chain, whatever you want to call it. It's actually both. So this is Dollhouse in brass. This is the last one. It is number 105. All right, let's do our first question. I got enough people to do a question. My nose is already tickly. This one has 5 answers. Let's do number 3. What would you find on a man's arm? What would you find on a man's arm? I'm going to take number 3 out of 5. A watch, number 1. Yep. Although they're not as common now, still a lot of guys wear them. Tattoo, yep, that was number 3. Good job, Marlo. Hair was number 4. What else might you find on a man's arm? A bracelet. Hi, Serena. Bracelet was number 2. One more thing. We've got watch, bracelet, tattoo, and hair. A woman? Yes. But no, it's not on the list. What else might you find on a man's arm? And I'm going to say this usually happens because they've done something that they shouldn't have. Because, you know, that's a guy thing. A mole, not a mole. Much less likely to see one on a woman's arm. A scar, yes. See? You knew they did something dumb, Serena. A scar. Kim got that too, so see, both of you know how to interpret that. All right, let's move on. Good job. You got all 5 of them. This one is the last one of these. It is called Stony Someday. There we go. Stony Someday. So we have the blue, not blue. It's usually blue, crackle stone. This is yellow and orange crackle stone. So we have our flower in the center. And then we have 2 round yellow crackle stones, 1 big and 1 small. And then 2 regular sized orange crackle stones. You have 3 sons, so yeah, you know, right? 3 sons will do it. I only have 2, but I also had 2 husbands, so that equals like 6 boys altogether. This is the length, so it is just below the collarbones with the 2-inch extension. It is down here at the collar, so this is a little bit shorter necklace. We have Stony Someday, and this is in orange, which means that that is a color that's going to change. So hopefully we're going to get the blue and yellow, the turquoise and yellow. I really want to see it in the turquoise and yellow. So I like the way those colors go together. So one of these left. This is the last one, 106. Anybody else having trouble with allergies? Between allergies and the dry eyes from the weather changing, my poor eyes, it looks like I've been drinking for weeks. And even if I had been, I wouldn't tell you. All right, this is our next one. This is called Papillon Persuasion. So our butterfly. White cracklestone butterfly inside a silver frame. So we have the silver outline frame outside that white butterfly. So you got a double butterfly there. We have 3 of this one, and it's more of a mid-length necklace. So it is just above the bust. with the 2-inch extension, it is going to sit right down over that bust. At least on her. Who knows where it'll sit on me. So this one is Papillon Persuasion. And it is in white. 3 of those available. Number 107. Max is not here, so I can talk about him tonight. And Daniel's out cooking, so nobody's here to hear me. So I can rag on the men a little bit. It's nice when they're gone. All right. Next up, we have a stretchy bracelet in green. So we have the green opaque type beads in a smaller and a larger. And then we have the rhinestones in more of a transparent green. So a little bit lighter looking than the opaque greens. Stretches in between each of these sections. And we have 2 of these. So this is Celestial Escape in green. It is number 108. 108. Number 109. If you were here on Sunday, you might remember this one. Got to bring it out again because it is fall time, and this is a perfect fall necklace. This is Leafy Leader in brown. So we have brown rhinestone leaves, and then we have gold outline leaves with a row of white rhinestones right down the center of that leaf. It's a nice, nice combination, and it is in gold. This is the length. Gold is making a comeback. This season, it is super popular. So we have been with silver for quite a while, being popular. Now we're back to gold, and I'm so glad because I love gold. It has such a nice warm color. So this one is sitting right above the collar right now with the 2-inch extension. It is going to sit just above mid-chest, so right about here. 3 of these available. This is Leafy Leader, and it is in brown. It is number 109. 109. And number 110. Only have 1 pair of these. These are called Dreaming of Tassels. And they are in blue. Not a pretty blue. Not a royal blue. A little bit lighter than that. A little bit darker than turquoise. So we're kind of in the middle. Let's see. I'm going to see what it says on my color chart. I don't know if there's one that really, really matches it. No, not really. Looks like a dark turquoise to me. So we have the rhinestones up here and then the chain tassels. This is the length and size. So we have Dreaming of Tassels in blue. Just 1 of these available. Number 110. And those are on fishhook backs. All right. Let's go to our second question for the night. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 answers on this one. Some of them I like, some of them I don't like. So 6 answers. Let's take answer number 4. Name something people put in their front yards. Something people put in their front yards. One of these I really can't stand. And it happens to be the number 1 answer. Which means that there are a lot of people with yards I hate. Trees, not a tree, but flowers. Flowers, number 2. What else do people put in their front yards? Light post. That one was actually not on there. Flags also were not on there. Pink flamingos. Okay, they did not put that one on there. If they did, that would be right up there with the other thing that I don't like. That's only a Florida thing, Shannon. Gnomes. Yes, I hate the gnomes. The best gnome I've ever seen is the one with the dinosaur eating the gnome. That's the only one I can stand. That was number 1. Bird bath, not a bird bath. Fountain, yes, fountain was number 5. Statues, not a statue. Yeah, we're back to those gnomes again. Yeah, I can't stand them. Gargoyles, no, but I have seen those. A lot of times people will put them on their the ends of their driveway, on their columns or posts. Can't stand them. What else? We have a gnome. We have plants, flowering plants. A fountain. Lawn chairs. Not a lawn chair. Address. No, but an address would be on this, usually. In Iowa, there are lots of Mary statues and bathtubs. Yes. That does happen a lot, especially around here. Cross, not a cross. Not lights. The mailbox. Mailbox was number 4. There you go. That hopefully has your address on it, because otherwise the mailman is never going to get your mail right. Not that they ever get ours right anyway. And this one, in this season, you might see a lot of these. Right now, you might see a lot of these in people's yards. Signs that say, "Thank you, Jesus." Okay, it's just signs, but yes, you are right. There are a lot of signs that say, "Thank you, Jesus." I was thinking of the election signs. Everybody's got election signs in their yards right now. You go down the street and you can tell what political affiliation they are just by what sign they have in their yard. And they're very proud of it. Everybody's, the voting signs, they've got a lot of them. Pumpkins. Pumpkins is also good, but it wasn't on there. We got them all. Gnomes, flowers. Oh, we forgot fence. Fence was number 3. So everywhere. Yep. And it's not enough to have, the little regular sign. We have big banners hanging from the houses. I don't know if you have them where you're at, Becky, or everybody else, Kim. I know Serena's here. Shannon's around here. I don't know, Mom, do you have them everywhere down there? But we have big banners on people's houses. So it's always interesting at this time of year, right? All right, let's move on. Oh, lots there too, Kim? Yeah. I mean, there's always signs. I've always seen the signs, but the big banners, that's pretty new. But people are very, very opinionated about this one. I've been trying to use that at the door. Giant, gross Halloween things. Yes, we have seen a bunch of those. And let me tell you, delivering at 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning at somebody's house, delivering their Amazon package, we are not amused when those things make noise, or when you didn't light up your yard so that we can't see and we're having to make our way in between all those things. We're not happy. All right. Next piece, or pieces. This is a matching set. So we have the bracelet and the necklace. This is called Duchess Royale. I have 2 of the necklaces. I just have 1 of the bracelets. So this is in silver. We have the silver pearly beads, so they're like a gray. We also have some crystal cut beads, and we have some shiny, you see the shiny silver beads? So polished silver beads. And then our bracelet, this is the adjustable clasp type. So we have the extension to make it fit your wrist. Yeah, yikes is right, Becky. Sometimes I want to put down undeliverable due to a safety issue, right? I'd get dinged for it, but that's what I want to do. All right. Focus, focus, focus. There we go. All right, so this one is just above the collar with the 2-inch extension. It is going to sit just below the collar. So this is going to be a collar length. It's going to hang right over the collar here. And we got a bug. There we go. That's what I get for having my window open. Stink bugs are coming in this time of year. Lovely. So we have Duchess Royale, 2 of the necklace, 1 of the bracelets. This is going to be Number 111. Now we have an assembly coming up, so it is time to update the jewelry. I haven't decided what I'm wearing yet. And we have our Pioneer Day before the assembly this time, so I'm going to need 2 outfits. I just haven't decided what they're going to be yet. This ring I thought was really pretty. It reminds me of the antique rings. So I had to get this one. This one's actually in copper. The brass one is out now too, but I didn't buy it yet. This is called Handmade Heaven. You'll see why I call it like an antique ring. Do you remember these? You have your assembly tomorrow? Okay. We have ours in November. So we've got about a month. So our little roses are in pink and like an orange yellow. I had to look again. With our green leaves. And then this is an antique copper frame. Yeah. Stretchy back, so it'll fit sizes 6 through 10. This is the size. Very vintage type look. So we have 2 of these available. Number 112. Number 113. We have Playful Pearls in brass. So, hi Daisy. So you might have seen where I posted this on the chat group earlier this week. We have not had any pearl and brass earrings yet. So I was super excited that they brought out, hi Tracy, the hoops and the pearl and brass. So we have little brass, almost like pebbles and cubes. And then we have the round pearly beads. So this is the length and size. So if you need something to wear with your brass and pearl necklace, here we go. We've got something now. So 2 pairs of these available. These are called Playful Pearls in brass, number 113. I have 2 more pairs of those. Let me write down Tracy and Daisy so we don't forget they were here. Because when we get to 10, then we get to give away a piece of jewelry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 people. We're getting really close. Next up, we have a stretchy bracelet. I thought this was really pretty too. This is called Roaring Rose in silver. So this is, again, a stretchy bracelet. Little silver roses inside the teardrops. Dot motif around the outside. So a little bit of a Western look, but also could wear it with other things because of the rose motif in the center. Let's see if I can get the camera to focus again. It hates when I move things. There we go. Little bit of antiquing on this silver, so you can see a little bit of the black around the dots and the roses. So we have 2 of these. This is called Roaring Rose in silver. And again, it stretches between each of these pieces. Number 114. And a lot of people like the stretchy bracelets. So I saw that one and that was really cute. This one is Admirable Accents in multi. So this is a short chain, almost a choker length. Might actually be a choker length because they gave us lots of extension here. So we have silver and then some painted links. We have turquoise blue, the orange, pink, and green, as well as white on the silver. So a multicolored chain. This is the length. So sitting right at the base of the neck. I don't consider that a true choker because to me a choker is up here on the neck. This is more like down here. But they still give us the extra extension. So with that extra extension, it's going to be a short necklace up above the collar, but still quite a bit longer than a choker. So we have 2 of these. This is called Admirable Accents, and it is in multi, of course. Number 115. 115. My nose tickles so bad. The allergies. I don't know what's out. We had ragweed for several weeks, and that was bad. But I don't know what's out now. I am waiting for us to get a really hard freeze. That would be so nice. We haven't had a really hard freeze in a couple of years. So our weeds haven't been dying, and the mosquitoes haven't been dying, and the flies. So we're hoping to get a good freeze this year and kill off all those things that we don't want. And maybe it'll be a better day or better year. Let's see. Next question. We have, gotta find my next question. Here we go. Here we go. 5 answers. Let's take number 4. What do you do when you put super hot food in your mouth? What do you do when you put super hot food in your mouth? What's your reaction? We've all done it. Burnt the taste buds. Spit it out. Number 1. Yeah, gotta spit it out. It's hot. Scream. What do you scream, Daisy? Do you have specific words that you scream? This one had specific words on it. Drink something. Yeah, number 3 is drink something. Drink something cold or water, you know, something to cool off your mouth. Hot, hot, hot. Yes, that was it, Daisy. That was number 4. Shout, hot, hot. Fan your mouth. Oh, they didn't put that one on there. Yes, fan your mouth. You know, we've all done it. Swear? Yeah, probably do that too. 2 more things. What else do you do if you put really hot food in your mouth? Yeah, I get it, Kim. Wink, wink. We think it maybe doesn't come out of the mouth because your mouth is now burnt. What else? We've got spitting it out, drinking it. Yes, swallow it fast. Gulp it down. Number 2. Ooh, blow on it. Marlo, we didn't get that one, but that's a good idea. Yeah, blow, try to get some air around it in your mouth. Hold your mouth open and do that. Lose your appetite, not lose your appetite. Unfortunately, I don't think they've made anything that makes it do that yet. So at least not for me. Drinking something cold, that was number 3. We've got one more, and it was the last one. So what happens if you try to swallow it? This can happen if you try to swallow it. What might happen if you try to swallow hot food? Really hot food. Besides the fact that you're going to feel it all the way down. You know how you can feel it just going from here to here? Yeah. Choke. Yes, Becky. Choke was number 5. Yeah. You love it when you can feel it go all the way down your throat and then through your chest. You can feel it all the way down. That is not a pleasant feeling. It's happened. Unfortunately. I've done that a few times. Big, big mistake. All right. Next piece is color closeness in multi. So these are polished silver beads. And in between each of these silver beads is a little rhinestone spacer. So it's a ring with rhinestones around it. And this is in different colors. So, let's see. Your internet's slow. You know, things are a little bit slow today anyway. I've noticed that some things are a little bit delayed. So, not a big deal. It's okay. Let me see what all the colors are. We have blue, We have green, we have pink, we have a brown. I think that's it. Blue, green, pink, and brown. And it's like an emerald green. Let me see if you can see those close up. There we go. Blue, green, pink, and brown. Let me show those to everybody over here on Instagram too. So lots of colors in there. This is the length. So sitting below the collarbones with the 2-inch extension, it is going to sit down to that collar. So we have color closeness in multi. We have 3 of these, and it is number 116. Number 117. This was one of the special color blockbusters that we got. This is called In Good Glazes. So you might be familiar with our blockbuster. We have the black, the turquoise, and the peach. This one is silver. It is a special edition, so we only have very limited release of this. I have 3 of them. 3 of them. So this is In Good Glazes. We have a white chunky stone with little silver spots on it, speckles. We have kind of a metallic silver over a gray stone. And then we have the little silver spacers. You also have the earrings that match, and those are the gray chunky beads with that metallic overlay. This is the length. So we're getting a sweater weather, turtleneck weather. This is a good one for a turtleneck. Or if you have a sweater that has like a V-neck or a lower rounded neck, like a scoop neck, this is good for that. So you can see it sitting right above her collar with the 2-inch extension. It's going to sit right down here. So that's going to take up that space from the collar almost to mid-chest. And of course, we have the other colors because they are blockbusters and we have them all the time. But this is the limited one. In Good Glazes Silver. I have 3 of these. 117 for tonight. Gotta get the limited ones while you can because they don't usually come back in that same color. We usually get a different color the next time they do a limited release. 118. This is called Subtly Scattered. This is a gold bracelet, another stretchy bracelet, white rhinestones. They almost look like stars in there, don't they? They have little constellations in there. So a gold bracelet with white rhinestones. And again, it's going to stretch in between each of those little sections. We have 2 of these. So this is number 118 for tonight. Subtly Scattered. 118. 119. We have rose quartz earrings. These are my last pair. These are called Mountain Mantra. So pretty pink. It's kind of a dusky pink because of the rose quartz. Little scroll or curly cues up at the top with a teardrop shaped frame. This is the length and size. So we have Mountain Mantra in pink, our last pair, number 119. Number 120, so that we can go to our next question. This is a bracelet set. We just have one. Prismatic Perceptions in red. So these are the red crystal type beads, crystal cut beads. So they're faceted. They're like a cherry candy red. And then we have the polished silver beads in between and 1 strand of polished silver beads in between them. Now you do not have to wear them this way. They are all separate bracelets. So you can separate them. You can rearrange the order as much as you want. You can stack them with other things. I might add some rhinestones in there just because. Gotta have some rhinestones, right? These are all stretchy. So Prismatic Perceptions in red. This is going to be number 120. All right. We're going to do one more question. And then we're going to do 5 more pieces. and we will be done. And everybody can go back to their Friday nights. I don't know what I'm going to do tonight. Probably go to bed early so that I can get up and do Amazon in the morning. We're coming to the holiday season and we are super busy. There have been so many routes to do lately. So Max is actually out doing one this evening. Let's see. All right, let's try this one. 5 answers. Oh, you're working in the bowling alley? That's less fun than watching jewelry. Just saying. But since you're combining both, that's better. 5 answers. I swear I'm allergic to this hand sanitizer. I don't know what they put in it. It has a scent to it, and it must be the scent that bothers me. And then I have to keep putting it on because now I've rubbed my nose. 5 answers for this one. Let's go with number 3. Name a type of big cat. So we're not talking about kitty cats, house cats here. We're talking about the big cats. Oh, my nose is going to be so red when I get done. Hi, Faye. 120 for you. Gotcha. And you made our 10th person. So we're going to be able to give away a piece tonight. Lion was number 1. Cougar was actually not on there. I was surprised. Jaguar was number 5. What other big cats do we know? A tiger. Tigers were number 2. Very good. Panther. Panther was not on there. You know why? Because we're embarrassed of our Panthers here in North Carolina. So it's not on the list. If you've been following football, you know why. It's been bad the last few years. Cheetah. Cheetah was number 4. Number 4. One more, and it's the winning answer. Another type of big cat. We've got lion, tiger, cheetah, and jaguar. One more type of big cat. What do you think? Should I do like the Jeopardy theme song? The one that sounds like on a little teapot? Leopard. There we go. Number 3. Leopard was number 3. Good job. So we know our big cats. All right. Next up, we have another bracelet. This one is an adjustable bracelet. I do just have one of these too. It is called Unbreakable Hearts. It is in pink. So we've got a double heart in silver, little light pink rhinestone in the center of the middle heart. There we go. We have the extension. This one I had most of the way out so that I didn't hide the hearts up in the tag. But you see that's failed because it moved. There we go. That's why I had it that way. So we just have one of these. Unbreakable Hearts in pink. This is going to be number 121. 121. Oh, I had another ring. Where'd the other ring go? It fell down. There we go. This one is Texas Ranger in orange. So we again have the crackle stone, orange heart with a little round turquoise crackle stone above it. Has the scalloped edge. Can you see the scallops? Dot motif right around the heart, but then the edges are scalloped all the way around. This has the wide stretchy band on it. And I'm going to hold it up next to my finger so you can kind of gauge the size. That's what it looks like next to my finger. So we just have one of these left. This is Texas Ranger in orange, number 122. Almost forgot I had that. Number 123. I'm going to bring these out because we don't show these as often. These are Blockbuster hoops, and we have them in 4 different colors. These are the multi ones. These are called Glitzy by Association. This is the black metal. So you can see it's an off black. It's not a jet black, kind of like a charcoal color. And this has the white rhinestones. I'm going to just run through the other colors. This is the one we're showing tonight, but you can request any of the other colors. We also have a gold with white rhinestones. We have a black metal with black rhinestones, and we have a silver metal with the white rhinestones. So these are this size. My favorite earring. I have these in every color they've ever come in. And if they make them in other colors, I'm going to buy those too. And I have multiple pairs of each one so that I don't lose them. So these are Glitzy by Association. This is in the multi. It is number 123. Because we got to have our favorite hoops, right? Next up, oh my goodness, that sanitizer. I'm going to have to get different hand sanitizer. Whew, it's trying to kill me. So I got to get these unhooked. The hoops like to go around each other and get stuck. Flat Out Fashionable in silver. So a polished silver. These are kind of a teardrop or an egg-shaped hoop. So nice flat surface, very reflective. This is the length and size. Let's see if I can, maybe I can hold it over here better. There we go. So a little bit longer. So Flat Out Fashionable in silver. My last pair of these, number 124. And number 125. I'll bring these out because they are really pretty too. Also my last pair of these are Country Cornucopia. Look at that filigree. A little bit of dot motif on the filigree makes it even prettier. So it's kind of a round shape, but then you only have about 3/4 or 4/5 of the way around. So it's open a little bit on the top with the chains. I'm going to make this focus again. The camera doesn't like it when I move things, especially if I move them fast. Come on. Come on, camera. You can do it. Let's do this. This is the length and size. There we go. So one pair of these left. Country Cornucopia in silver, number 125. All right. Give me just a second to not only rub my nose, but also to do the wheel of names so we can see who's going to win the free piece tonight. Let's see. On Sunday, we'll have more fun things to look at. And as I mentioned at the beginning of the show, if you only had one piece on last week's order, I did not send those out or bill you for those yet. I will add whatever you get this week. If you don't have anything that you add this week, I'm going to go ahead and bill you for them. Unless you tell me different, so that you can go ahead and get your jewelry. We won't wait forever. And we'll go from there. All right, let me spin this wheel. Hopefully everybody will have a great weekend. The weather's really nice in most places, so. Tracy with our circle her name on our list so that I remember to give it to her. So now that we're in the new system, the new inventory system, invoicing system, that does still show up on your invoice as a piece. But if you look over to the right where the dollar amount is listed, it is listed as $0. So that way, if something happens to it in the mail, you've got your proof of purchase. We can replace that for you. Plus, we know that you already have that piece. So when we show it again, if you say, do I have that? I can look on your invoice and I can say, yes, you do have it. So lots of reasons that we put it on there, but now that we can make it a 0 amount, that's much nicer for us. So, all right. Well, hopefully everybody has a great Friday night and a great weekend. And we're going to see you back on Sunday at 7 p.m. And not sure what the theme of the show will be, or if we'll have a theme. Maybe it'll just be a mashup of a little bit of everything. But we'll see you back. And you guys have a great night. Bye-bye.